55 years later, a surprising Uhura moment in Star Trek. The original series is explained by Strange New Worlds. When Star Trek Strange New Worlds launched in 2022, one of its most exciting additions was Cadet Nyota Uhura, played with luminous charm by Celia Rose Gooding. Fans already knew Uhura as the confident, unflappable communications officer from Star Trek, the original series TOS. But Strange New Worlds peeled back layers of her past, showing a younger Uhura who wasn't always certain about her place in Starfleet. In doing so, the prequel quietly explained a surprising Uhura moment from the original series that, for decades, felt like an anomaly in her otherwise composed career. That moment comes in The Changeling, 1967, when the crew faces the deadly space probe Nomad. The probe wipes Uhura's memory clean, reducing her to a childlike state. What's striking about the scene is not only the cruelty of the act, but how Uhura reacts to it. Instead of crumbling, she leans into her natural intelligence, quickly relearning language, reading, and communication skills. It's an extraordinary resilience, but it also raised questions. How could a Starfleet officer in her mid-20s bounce back so quickly from such a devastating psychic reset? For years, fans chalked it up to the show's fast-paced storytelling. But Strange New Worlds finally provides a deeper answer: Uhura's trauma and resilience. Strange New Worlds reintroduces Uhura as a cadet grappling with the loss of her parents. Unlike the confident linguist of TOS, this Uhura is hesitant about whether she even belongs in Starfleet. Her storylines often focus on processing grief, finding strength in vulnerability, and building resilience under pressure. By showing that Uhura's early Starfleet years were marked by both trauma and growth, the prequel reframes her rapid recovery in The Changeling as something grounded in character rather than convenience. The Uhura of Strange New Worlds has already faced identity-shattering losses before Nomad ever arrives. When the probe wipes her mind in TOS, what could be seen as an impossible recovery instead reads as the natural extension of a survivor who has rebuilt herself more than once. Her quick relearning is not just plot necessity. It's a subtle reminder of her established adaptability. A linguistic prodigy. Another key to understanding the Changeling moment lies in Strange New Worlds' emphasis on Uhura's linguistic genius. The younger Uhura is shown as a natural polyglot, with an ear for languages that borders on the superhuman. She can process new tongues at lightning speed, and her work in decoding alien communication is repeatedly crucial to saving the ship. This detail reframes the TOS storyline. When Uhura has to relearn speech and literacy after Nomad's attack, it's not simply a matter of rote memorization. It's muscle memory. Her mind is uniquely wired to absorb language with startling speed. Strange New Worlds makes it believable that Uhura could accomplish in days what others might take years to relearn. What looked like a handwave in 1967 now plays as a natural extension of her established skill set. From cadet to confident officer. There's also a thematic through-line. Strange New Worlds repeatedly explores Uhura's uncertainty about her future. In several episodes, she wonders if Starfleet is truly where she belongs. But her mentors, Pike, Spock, and especially Hemmer, encourage her to embrace her gifts and trust her instincts. By the time she appears in TOS, that sense of doubt has transformed into the unshakable confidence Nichelle Nichols brought to the role. Seen through this lens, the Changeling scene isn't just a random crisis. It's a symbolic echo of her Strange New Worlds journey. Stripped of certainty, stripped even of identity, Uhura must rebuild herself once more. And once more, she succeeds, faster and stronger than anyone expected. The seeds planted in Strange New Worlds blossom in that very moment of TOS, decades before the writers of the prequel series ever existed. The importance of continuity. Star Trek's long history often produces inconsistencies. Characters behave differently from episode to episode, sometimes because of new writers, sometimes because of limited screen time. But Strange New Worlds has embraced the challenge of using those quirks as storytelling opportunities. Instead of ignoring or overwriting Uhura's strange recovery in The Changeling, the series makes it feel consistent with who she has always been. This is part of a broader trend in modern Trek, retroactively deepening moments that once seemed shallow. Uhura's reset and relearn scene no longer feels like an oddity. It feels like a testament to her character. Strange New Worlds doesn't erase TOS. It enriches it. Nichols and Gooding. Two sides of a legacy.